I never heard of it.
Committee, we're ready to start voting. If you can take your seats, please.
I trying to unwind that public utility sign. I burned it.
Here it is. Couldn't find the voting list. Okay. We're ready. Gentlemen, we're ready to start voting, please. We are missing,
Liam.
Temporary.
okay, shoot, so you'll record his votes later? You'll, okay, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, committee members. Today is January 25th, and we're going to start our voting session on 9 bills. Thank you for your attention. And we're going to start with Nathan.
The first bill on your list is Senate Bill 239. This is a departmental bill that extends the termination date of the State Board of Occupational Therapy Practice by 3 years. There are no amendments, no fiscal impact.
Do I have any questions? Do we have a motion?
Move favorable.
Second, Senator Gile. Thank you. Senator Gile, second. All in favor? Just raise your hands. It's unanimous of those present. Thank you. Nathan, 240.
Next bill is Senate Bill 240, another departmental bill that extends the termination date for the State Board of Examiners in Optometry by 3 years to 2028. No amendments, no fiscal impact, no opposition at the hearing.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
Move favorable.
Second. All in favor? Raise your hands. Unanimous with those present. Thank you.
Senate Bill 243, a departmental bill, extends the termination date for the Behavioral Analyst Advisory Committee within the State Board of Professional Counselors and Therapists for 2 years to July 2026. MDH advises that this aligns the termination date for the advisory committee with the termination date for the board. No amendments, no fiscal impact, no opposition.
Do I have a motion?
Move favorable.
And seconded by Senator Reedy. All in favor? Unanimous with those present. Thank you.
Next is Senate Bill 257, another departmental bill extending the termination date for the State Board of Physical Therapy Examiners by 3 years. No amendments, no fiscal impact, no opposition.
Motion, please.
Move favorable.
Second, Senator Gile. Thank you. All in favor, please. Unanimous with those present. Thank you very much, Nathan. I think next we have Patrick.
I'm also going to interject with the withdrawal, if that's
okay.
all right.
Sure.
Senate Bill 208, the committee received a request to withdraw. This is Senator Benson's bill, Maryland Medical Assistance Program, Provider Agencies, and Personal Care Aids Reimbursement and Wages. A motion unfavorable would be appropriate.
You like that. All in favor of the unfavorable, please. Thank you. Unanimous with those present. Thank you, Nathan.
Yes, ma'am.
So now Patrick.
Next bill is Senate Bill 228. This is an Maryland Insurance Administration departmental bill. It requires that all qualified health plans sold through the Maryland Health Benefit Exchange include pediatric dental benefits. Under current law, a qualified health plan may exclude this benefit if pediatric dental coverage is available through supplemental standalone qualified dental benefits, and this bill repeals provisions that allow this.
Do I have a motion? You have a question?
I guess I was a little surprised that, so this is a mandate on all plans and it's for pediatric dental, which we all think is good, but is there no cost added to plans for this? Or is there, there's some cost. So what's the bottom line impact? Are there a bunch of plans that didn't have this and now will, or was just like 1 or 2 outlying plans? I can't remember the testimony. I didn't see it.
Yeah, so the testimony was that it's currently the case that all qualified health plans offered on the exchange include this coverage. So all plans offered on the exchange include this coverage right now. I think the testimony is that the MIA and the MHPE were concerned that there may be some carriers that will be coming into the exchange that do not offer this benefit embedded in their plan. And their testimony was that they think it's better for the consumers to be able to purchase a qualified health plan that has this pediatric dental coverage included in the plan. And so that's the policy option that they think is more favorable, and that's why they're putting this
But
legislation.
if I am trying to bind the exchange and I don't have children, it's still embedded anyway, right? If we,
Right.
yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Do I have a motion for Senate Bill 228? Senator Ellis, do I have a second? Senator Guile, all in favor of Senate Bill 228? Almost unanimous. Did you get that? Okay, thank you. So should I? Senate Bill 230. Patrick,
Senate Bill 229. This is also an MIA departmental bill. This increases the maximum civil penalty that the insurance commissioner can impose on an insurance producer or public adjuster for violations of insurance law from 500 to 5,000 per violation. And it also increases the maximum civil penalty that can be imposed on an unlicensed person engaged in the business of insurance in the state in violation of the state's licensing requirements. And that penalty is maximum penalty is increased from 50,000 to 125,000 per violation.
so if I can clarify with you, Patrick, that's only the maximum that's increased. The minimum is still the minimum.
That's
That
correct.
just gives them a wider range. Any other questions? Oh, Senator Hershey.
Yeah, Madam Chair, this was the one I think I asked the question on, was this really a problem? Was there a number of fines that had already been levied and this was supposed to be a deterrent to that? And he simply said he would get us some information. So I don't know if they did or not. That was my question.
Yeah, so I haven't received that information yet. I think that is something that they were going to collect and share for the committee.
So Senator, you have a motion to hold the bill till we get that information?
Madam Chair, I'd make a motion to hold the bill until we get that information.
Thanks. We'll hold the bill. Thank you. Now Senate Bill 230.
Senate Bill 230, also an MIA departmental bill. This requires the insurance commissioner to allow a business entity that meets the definition of a small employer to be represented by certain individuals other than an attorney at a hearing held by the commissioner. So under the bill, an officer of a corporation, a partner in a partnership, a member of an LLC, or a designated employee may represent the small business during such a hearing.
Thank you. All in favor of Senate Bill 230? It's unanimous. Thank you. Okay. Patrick, I think you're finished. And David, we have two more bills.
The last two bills on your list, the first one is Senate Bill 210. This was a departmental bill that was heard yesterday. And this concerns extending the date that authorizes EMTs to deliver influenza or COVID-19 immunizations till 2030. This was done in 2021 to increase the availability of these folks who can deliver these immunizations. Currently, or up until that point, EMTs already had the ability to administer influenza and hepatitis B immunizations to folks within the profession. This expanded that and has been extended twice so far. You have an amendment in front of you from Senator Hershey, and it updates the term in the bill that was done in 2021 from 2019, big C, small zero, big V, to the current use, which is COVID all caps -19 immunizations.
Pardon me? We could move the bill as amended. Thank you. All in favor? We have a motion, a second, all in favor of Bill 210 as amended. Okay, we have a 9-2 vote. Thank you.
Okay, the next bill is Senate Bill 224. This again is a departmental bill that was heard yesterday. Currently, under current law, burial transit permits are required already under law, but there's not, there only basic information is required for the permit. This came in from the cemetery administrator, or the Board of Cemetery Oversight. And on page 2 of the bill, it expands the information that could be included on these transit permits so folks can track down the line where some of the, mostly for folks who are cremated, where they end up being inurned or where they end up being their final disposition, which is not often the crematory itself. And then these permits would be held onto by the Maryland Department of Health.
Second.
All in favor of Senate Bill 224? All, are we voting? We're not voting. Senate Bill 224. Thank you. Unanimous. Thank you. That's okay.
That,